Did you know you can easily make oyster shell powder at home? Shells that even I can crush with my own girly hands.
Yeah, sure.
G'day, welcome back to Old Duck Farm. We found such an easy way to convert oyster shells into powder. And amazingly enough, the process is actually really relaxing too. And today this old duck is going to show you how. Oyster shells are packed full of goodness, mainly calcium, but also small amounts of shell protein, trace elements, and magnesium. These are great for the compost, but when they go in a hole, they're hard as a rock. They're also great for the chickens too, but they're unable to eat them as they are. And even though they're great for the aquaponics systems, they take ages to break down. In the past, I reverted to smashing them up. This works kind of okay. But even after they're broken up, well, this kind of works, but you still end up with nasty, sharp shards of oyster shells in the compost, which aren't very pleasant when you're digging on through and trying to plant seedlings. So to show you how to break them up, first we have to go and get some oysters. Shh, be very quiet, we're oyster hunting. Well, okay, it's a very passive way of hunting oysters, but we get our oysters from these guys once a month, and they are fantastic. Once we get them home, we just pop them in the freezer and grab out a handful whenever we want them. We love ours oysters Kilpatrick, and we do trial different things with our oysters. But if you have a cool or interesting way of eating oysters, could you let us know? We're always up for, well, new recipes. But even after this, these shells are still rock hard. So what can we do? See? I told you it was relaxing. After we've enjoyed our oyster feast, all we'd then do is just pop them into the fire. And the best part is, if they're still a little bit wet, they do a little bit of popping and crackling. As I said, very relaxing. The following morning, just go to the fireplace and there's your oyster shells, ready and waiting. But first, I think Penguin needs a little bit of a sweet lovin'. And also, I'm just going to have a cheeky little check out of our view while I'm here. But now, let's check out these oyster shells. Okay, I think we need a quick replay of that one. That's shuckin' awesome. Now it's just as simple as collecting them. And the chickens can even eat them just like this. But I much prefer to crush them up and actually put them in with their food. I also just crush a little bit up when I put them in the aquaponics, and they just break down. They're great in the compost now. Even the larger parts will break down over the next few weeks. if you want to go that extra mile and turn it into powder, just break it through an old colander. And then you literally have oyster powder. Bet you thought I was pulling a Swiftie, hey? And that saves me a job of having to dig through the compost and try and find the old shards of oyster shells. I hope you got something from today's video. Please let me know if you get to give it a go. From Old Duck Farm, cheers for watching, and we hope you have an amazing day.